Back again. See if we can make it this time. One mile down, just a few to go, so we're back on trail. Let's talk about it. Those that don't know, I did these first 600 miles last year and decided to start over. We're only a few miles in and it's already so different. Just because the rain and snow they got this year, it's so green, there's water everywhere. I've already got my feet wet, stepping in puddles. And last year I just remember it was so dry and hot. One water source in the first 20 miles and it's already just completely different. Feels weird being back out here. The nerves weren't there this time because I know what to expect. Still excited, but yeah, it was a chilly morning. I woke up and my water was frozen. Tent was covered in frost. So I laid there and tried to get warm, but luckily the southern terminus I stayed at a place called Cleef and they had a little fire pit to warm up in, so that was nice. But yeah, plans to do maybe 10, 15 today, we'll see. But I kind of want to, my first camp spot last year, if I see it and it looks nice, I might snag it again just for old time's sake. I think it was only like 9 miles in, so we'll see. A little late start today, of course, because it was cold. And you know, that's my usual MO. I'm the last one out of camp most of the time. But it's all good. We're out here. Let's get it. So green. Southern California desert. Let's go. .4 miles, water's flowing beautifully. Already busted out the Crocs. I love these trees. I don't know what they're called, but they're so cool. First water up, like 7.5 miles in, pretty good. Good morning from day 2. I found the camp spot that I started at last year at mile like 8.5, so I stopped. Stayed at the same one. Pretty cool view. We got about 11.6 miles today. It was chilly this morning, frost on the inside of my tent, of course. But slept okay. It's always rough the first week, so hopefully we'll fall into it. Gonna pack up, get going. Ten miles. About to climb up that mountain. I always hate it when you can see the trail ahead. It's all the way up there. Creek's flowing. Have to climb all the way up there. Gnarly. About halfway up the other side. Started over there. Still got a ways up. There's the lake. Good morning from Lake Morena at mile 20. I got in not yesterday, the day before, and I was using a puffy that I used last year and it had a rip in it, so I just taped it up and I was like, it'll be fine. Wasn't fine. Ripped the rest of the way out and I was freezing cold, so I hitched a ride back into San Diego REI and got this beautiful orange one. It's the only color they had in my size, so it doesn't really fit the name Yeti because now I stand out like a sore thumb, but it was warm and I slept amazing last night. So plan is to do about 12 miles today, and then I only have 8 to get into Mount Laguna, where I have a room 2 days from now. So 20 miles, 2 days, super easy. It's like 3,000 feet of elevation gain, but it's over those 20 miles. So piece of cake. Hauser Canyon is the one we just did, and it's like 1,500 feet gain in like 2 miles. So it's like pretty steep, and everybody's feeling it when they get to Lake Morena. So it's nice and early. Frost on my tent still, but plan is to head out and crush some miles. Show you guys some views. Woke up to turkeys gobbling all morning long. It's pretty cool. And there's some coyotes here You could hear them yipping last night, but they don't give a shit about people. They're just walking straight through camp. It's pretty funny. So yeah, let's crush it. Getting close. Just a little ways to go. Started down there this morning, about an hour ago. Tell me bust out the Crocs. It's not always beautiful nature. Sometimes you see civilization. About 7 miles in on the day. I just left Boulder Oaks campground, had some lunch, and goal is to do 6 more miles. Get to a campsite, and then it's just a quick 8 the next day to get into Mount Laguna. Everything's feeling good. Back's a little tight, of course. Legs are letting me know they're there, but cruising right along. Steady climbing. Always love signs like that. Good morning from mile 34. About 2 miles in so far already. Got up decently early. 10 miles today to do, which is all, and it's all uphill, which is always lovely. But to get into Mount Laguna, which I got a room so I can take a hot shower tonight. I'm very stoked about it. But there's only like a 2-hour window when you can check in from like 3 to 5. So I'm just gonna get to town early, hang out for a bit till I can check in, take a shower, resupply, then we're off again. Next town after that is Julian, which I'm very excited for. It's like mile 77. Really cool place, really chill town. So yeah, everything out here is going good. It's so much different than last year. Last year it was just so dry and hot. Long water carries, even these first few days. And now, like, I'm crossing water every mile or two, so you don't have to pack water up these big mountains. It's amazing, but we'll see how amazing it is when we get to the snow. But right now I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to get some views today, but it's really just these rolling desert mountains. So yeah, just having a good time. Body feels great. Still not sleeping great because it's so cold at night, but it's as to be expected. I usually don't sleep well on these trips for the first 3 or 4 days, so. But I got a bed tonight, so I'm stoked about that. We'll see how that goes. See if I can show you guys something. First snow sighting. Love it when you get to these higher elevations. You start seeing more green and it smells good. Hitting snow at mile 39 is outrageous. Love it. Good morning from mile 40. Made it to Mount Laguna yesterday. And me and another dude I've been hiking with, Luke, split one of these rooms. Got a nice bed to sleep in. He slept on the floor, I slept on the bed. And yeah, today's Easter Sunday. So slept in, taking my time, probably grab lunch before I head out of town. This next stretch, like all the dispersed camping's closed until like 13 miles, or there's one campsite at like 5 or 6 miles. So I decided Easter Sunday, super chill day, gonna have lunch, then I'll hike out the 5-6 miles and then stay at that campground. And then a two-day push into Julian, where I'm gonna stay. Probably, I might just grab food and get back on trail, but I'm thinking I might go into town and do some laundry because, you know, it's necessary. So, yeah, super chilling today. I know coming out of here, the views are going to be pretty cool, so see what I can get for you guys. These are the lovely accommodations. Got a nice little fireplace. I slept there, he slept there. Bathroom, showers, and Harry Potter. What more could you ask for? Camp tonight, and it's Easter Sunday. Trail magic. All the hikers, they're making amazing tacos too. Yeah, best night ever. Had an amazing Easter Sunday dinner last night. Some trail angels cooked us tacos and brought some beers and Gatorades. It was awesome. I slept really well. Up and early this morning. I'm about 2 miles in. No plan out today other than just walk. Not sure how far. I got about 30 miles to go to get to Julian. And I think my plan is to do like camp just outside of it. So do 2 days of like, I don't know, 13, 14 miles. That way I only have like 3 miles to go to get into town. Then I can spend the day there. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes. 50 miles in. So about 10 miles in today. And I was gonna stop here. That's what the plan was earlier, but it's only 2 o'clock and it's super hot. So now I don't wanna just sit around. So there's more campsites at 3.5 miles, 5 miles, and I'm feeling good. So decided to keep pushing. Gotta start being a lot more cautious with water and planning it out a lot better. Because you start going, 10, 15 mile stretches now without water. So there's another stream about 1.5 miles up from where I'm at. I'm gonna fill up there and then take a look and see when the next water source is. Probably be dry camping tonight and see where we go from there. But we're getting close to Julian, so that's very exciting. Pretty awesome views today. Good morning from mile 61. Just about a mile into the day. I like to wake up and get going before I make these just because it warms the body up and it gets cold at night. Awesome views today. Plan is I have like 16 miles to get to Julian, where I got a room. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow. So I'm gonna do probably like 14 miles today, and then that way get into Julian early, enjoy the day before I check in. Where I'm gonna do a resupply, I can take a shower, sleep in bed. I know it's early and I wasn't gonna do a town days this early, but I couldn't help myself. And I need to do laundry desperately, so feeling good. Figured now's a good time to check in about how I'm doing mentally. It's crazy different than last year, so I think it's because I know it's coming and I have that experience already, so it's just not as like exciting or nervous. It's just I quickly fell back into the routine of pick up camp, walk, drink water, eat lunch, walk, set up camp, repeat. But it feels good to be out here. Weather's been great, a little cold at night, but can't complain. Yesterday it got a little hot, but I'm coming up on a section. It's like a 2 mile really steep downhill, and I remember last year that's where my knee started to hurt from going downhill, so it's making me a little nervous just because I remember it, which I'm sure it'll be fun. Water's been pretty good. Haven't had to carry more than 10 miles, which is insane. Last year it was long water carries early on. Let's see, what about people? Seems like there's a lot less hikers, and I haven't really found anyone matching my pace yet. There's one guy I've been hiking with a little bit, and we shared a room in Laguna, but I haven't seen him yet today. We'll see what goes on. Yeah, just meeting a bunch of new people from all over the world. It's pretty cool. Hopefully meet some hikers in Julian. Grab a brewski with us. But yeah, feeling good. Happy hiking today. It's supposed to get up to like 78, I think. Too bad. So I'll show you guys the views. down that mountain and then back up the other side. Trail goes right along there. What's up from mile 71. I had an awesome day today. It was about 12 miles, I think, so nothing too crazy. But one of the downhills I remember from last year's where I tweaked my knee in the beginning, just because it's really steep. So had a good day. I'm about 6 miles from Julian, where I just booked an Airbnb so I can take a zero and relax, and it's a really cool town. So I want to check it out, and we're in no rush because the snow's not going anywhere. So it's a windy night tonight. Show you guys the view, but you know, I got headphones, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's windy. And then for dinner tonight, we are having breakfast, spicy Southwest style skillet. I don't know, looks good. And I've been carrying it since the start. Just haven't eaten it yet. So 71 miles is enough for that one to travel. But yeah, I got service right now. I'm gonna kick back, watch a movie for about another hour, and then go to sleep, and then wake up early, go into Julian. I can't check in till like 3, but go hang out in town, maybe have lunch, and wait for check-in. Then I'll get to the hotel, make a checklist of town chores. I really need to do laundry, get a resupply for the next section, and we'll head out again. See if I can show you guys some cool stuff in Julian though. Good morning from mile 72. It was a windy one last night, so didn't get much sleep. Got up early, started walking. I think I only got like 5 miles to get to Scissors Crossing, where I'll catch a hitch into Julian. But you know, this desert weather, like you start out super cold in the morning and it's only like 9 o'clock and it's already starting to get hot. So, but yeah, nice easy climb down back into the valley. So excited to get into Julian and get some food and get some showers. There, heading up there. Made it to Julian last night. It's a little chilly. It's rainy today, so I'm glad I got another night to stay in town. Taking a zero today and ice in my foot. I don't know what's going on, but I'm definitely limping and it's in pain. So just give it a little rest and then, you know, see what happens. And then take off tomorrow morning, most likely. So yeah, gonna do resupply, get some food. About to go eat some breakfast. Look at the size of this thing.